The heat of summer is here, and officially your squash are not doing well, most of you, and it hates the heat, hates the humidity, the unpredictable weather, the full-on sun. The pests are going crazy. So what do? Today I'm going to show you how to plant Seminole pumpkins. They're easy to plant, they're easy to care for, they grow quickly, and they're delicious. And they're basically heat-loving squash, and you're going to absolutely love growing them. So let's dive in. So starting out, you're going to have to find a spot in your yard that has a lot of space because they grow very, very large, the vines do. And rich organic soil is what you see. I'm digging a pretty good hole. I'm going to plant 2 different spots. And I loosen up the dirt so the roots have somewhere to grow and make sure it's loose enough. And then I'm going to do this in 2 different areas. And eventually the roots will get down into this part, and I'm going to put a mixture of organic granular and bone meal in each planting hole. Plenty of nutrition for the roots once they reach that space down below, and they're going to need it because they're very heavy feeders. This is how you're going to prepare your little areas. Like I said, that they're going to grow very large, so make sure you're in a space that has lots of room to grow. It can be dappled light or direct sun. They like either way. And now I'm putting mounds together with the dirt, and I'm going to make 2 mounds to plant the seeds. They germinate very well, so I usually only put 2 to 3 seeds in each mound, and I'll see which ones grow the best a few months along, and then a few weeks along, and then I'll snip off the ones that aren't as strong because the vines are going to grow very quickly. And I'm putting these in about a 1-inch deep hole, and I'm putting them in each mound. And then I'm going to fill it in with soil, and then I'm going to water it in with fish emulsion and water mixture. You see I'm putting a little more of the bone meal and organic mixture on top. This seems to keep squirrels and little critters away from eating the seeds out of the ground for some reason. I guess it's the bone meal that turns them off. Water them in well with the fish emulsion, kind of gives the soil in the surrounding area extra nutrition once the roots start to come out of the seeds. And water it very, very well. And keep it watered about maybe once a day, once every 2 days, depending on how dry it is. Just keep the soil a little moist. This is the seedlings at 5 days. As you can see, they grow very quickly. Here's 7 days. And then this is 9 days. They grow very quickly. And this is at 11 days. So you see it doesn't take very long for them to take off. This is what the leaves will look like. They're very large. They sometimes have the white veining like that, so they're not diseased, or it's not mold or powdery mildew. The leaves do look like that. So just move the vines whatever direction that you want them to grow. And when you start seeing flowers, that's when you switch over from the fish emulsion to the tomato veg fertilizer. It will help them bloom and flower. You'll see male flowers first, what is at the top, and then you'll see the female flowers come in after those. Those are the ones at the bottom, has the little fruit at the bottom, and those will pollinate. That's the female. When you see the little fruit right there, that's the one that needs to be pollinated. Right here, you'll see the nodes where the arrows are. That's where the vine will continue. Wherever it hits, it will find a way to root into the ground. So that will grow additional roots other than just the ones at the original planting hole. So this is why they do well with pests. Some of the part of the vine may die, but they can continue on because it is rooted all the way along. Here's what the fruit looks like when it turns green. You do want to wait until the outside starts to turn more of an orangey color. The fruit will be sweeter then. Wait till the vine is a little bit dried up and then cut it off about 3 to 4 inches up onto the stem. It will keep from 6 months to 12 months once it is cured. This native Indian squash is delicious and will make a great addition to your garden year after year. So that about wraps it up for today about Seminole pumpkins. I hope you have enjoyed this video and found it somewhat informative and helpful. If you have any comments or questions, please place them below. I would love to hear from you. And again, thank you for joining me. And until next time, go out and make yourself a great day.